The last day or so has been nothing but reactions over George Kittle's shirt that said F Dallas. We've heard from Micah Parsons. We've now heard from Deebo Samuel, who responded. And now we finally get to hear from the man himself, George Kittle, respond to what Micah Parsons had to say. And George Kittle went on KNBR earlier today to discuss a bunch of different things. But, of course, it was brought up about the Micah Parsons comments, the laugh now, cry later, kind of all that good stuff. And we heard from George Kittle. Take a listen to what he had to say about the F Dallas shirt and what Micah Parsons had to say about it.
So we know you addressed the shirt with McAfee yesterday, but what we get to ask you is you
bring it. What do you want to know?
Well, Micah Parsons spoke after the McAfee show, and you heard did you hear what he said?
Maybe. I think so.
Do you want us to play it?
We'll play it for you. We have it, yeah.
Do you want us to play it?
Sure.
That's fine. Yeah, play. Let me hear it.
Okay, you get to hear it. Here you go. Sorry, I threw this hot potato at our producer, Marcus.
He's got it. He's
ready to go. Here it is. This is Micah Parsons yesterday on his podcast for you.
You know, George Kittle had 3 touchdowns on us, and he posted this thing to IG. And I always have this expression, and we're going to look at this. You know, he said F Dallas. Yeah. You know, I just feel like he's making it way more personal than it had to be. And, you know, Kittle's my guy. But I'm going to say this. Laugh now, cry later. We got something for that. Just trust. Just trust. If we see them again, just trust. Laugh now, cry later. And we're going to put it just like that. I ain't going to put too much on it. You're going to make it personal. We can make it personal. That's cool. And, you know, it is what it is.
Okay, your reaction.
Well, you know what? First, I appreciate Micah. I do like Micah's a phenomenal player. I appreciate him not absolutely hating me for doing that. So I do appreciate that. I will say, you know, I like to find inspiration throughout the season because it's a long season and it's a grind sometimes. And I just want to find a little juice from other places. And my entire career, every time we played Dallas, I've always seen this Gary Plummer photo of him ripping up the T-shirt for the NFC Championship game.
Right.
And it just hit a little bit different this week when I saw it, and the Niners accounts were posting it last week after our Thursday night game, like, hey, it's Dallas week. And I don't know if you guys have heard, every single week on, like, Monday morning, I wake up, my wife goes, hey, it's Rams week. Hey, it's Cardinals week. Like, get your mind right.
Yeah.
And this is one of those weeks that it's a big week. It's Dallas. And, you know, I'm not going to make it it's the 5th game of the regular season. You know, it's going to, you know, is it 100% must win? No, but we want to win it, obviously, to set us up for later success. It's not a playoff game, but, like, the atmosphere is very playoff-ish. And so I'm finding inspiration from these places. And I see that Gary Plummer photo. I'm like, you know what? That is my inspiration this week because it's the Niners versus the world or the Niners versus Dallas, however you want to see it. And, you know, I really vibed with that. And so I had the shirts made on Monday from one of my buddies I've met on social media, Alex Tran, and he had them made for me, had them delivered for all the tight ends. I think I was the only one that wore it, but it's just for the mindset of the week. And, you know, I don't know if I could be any more. I think Dallas is a wonderful organization. They won a ton of Super Bowls, and I respect the hell out of them and their players. And you could go back to every media thing I've ever said about the Dallas Cowboys. And I always talk about I'm very nice and very respectful. And I'm not lying either. They're a very good football team. And I bet you if we played today, I bet you the score would be different. I still believe that the Niners will win, but I don't know if it'd be win by 30. But at the end of the day, it's the Niners versus the Cowboys. It's historic. I'm pulling from, you know, that. I always try to say this, you know, we stand on the shoulders of those that came before us. And the 49ers in the 80s and 90s, they won a lot of football games, and we stand on those shoulders, and you see those Super Bowl trophies every single day. It's fun to channel that energy once in a while. And so that's all I was doing. I had some fun with it. Do I regret anything? No, not at all, and I would do it again. And if I would have scored 0 touchdowns, I would have shown the shirt regardless because I love the Niners and I love being a part of this organization. Will I wear the shirt next week when we play the Browns? No, because it's a Dallas thing from Gary Palmer. It just is what it is. Yeah. I keep getting asked like, "Oh, well, you're not going to wear this to Philly." No, I'm not going to wear it to Philly. Why would I do that?
I got you.
That doesn't make any sense.
No, man.
I'm in mild internet troll. It's just kind of the age I grew up in.
And I'm also wondering, was there a little bit of the George Kittle, the pro wrestler, in there?
Dude, I had so much fun. I will say this: the one negative of wearing that shirt was 2 layers. It was hot in the first half.
Yeah,
That was a problem.
I was a smoking
You gotta
hot day.
hydrate, man.
Well, maybe a little cooler in January. We'll see if you do it in January, if they get there, man. Dude, it's been so great. You've been so generous. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh no, I was going to say, if we're gonna. Dallas is a playoff team. They're going to win a lot of games. I bet you in 3 weeks you're going to blow someone out like 50-10, and everyone's going to be like, "Holy cow, Dallas back!" No, they've just been there. They got our best shot, and you know what happens in football sometimes? Sometimes you just don't show up and shit happens. And that was unfortunately what happened to them. And I'm telling you this, they're going to come out next week and they're going to beat the crap out of whoever they play.
Right.
And it's like, oh, yeah, well, it's obvious because Dallas is a really good football team. So it's fun. It'll add to the history just a little bit. And we can't wait to see him again because it's going to be a great football game.
Have you met Gary Plummer?
No, I never had the opportunity to.
Oh, he's a good dude.
Number
He's a good
one,
dude. Yeah.
tomorrow morning when you and Claire are getting your coffee or whatever on your way to work, tune into the Murph and Max show because he's coming on with us tomorrow. And second of all, he's a great guy, and he spoke to Jennifer Lee Chan of NBC, and he said he wants a picture with you guys both wearing the shirts.
Oh, I almost just dropped an F-bomb right there.
No.
I got to watch myself. This is a family program.
Were you going to say blank
Totally.
yeah? Is that what you're going to say? Blank yeah?
Yeah, I was gonna say F, yeah. That sounds like,
Well, you're all good, buddy.
Absolutely love this, man. I love what George had to say. Also, shout out to Alex Tran, who runs Niners Nation Instagram account. As a guy I've gotten to meet over this time, and what the conversation, the shirts that he had made up have sparked, the conversations that have been generated. So shout out to him, man. I love this for him. But I love this for all of us because it's just, we love rivalries. We love the back and forth and hearing these guys comment and react. It's fantastic. So it's going to make it that much sweeter if the San Francisco 49ers face the Dallas Cowboys in the playoffs again. Can you imagine the lead up to that game? It's going to be wild. But what did you think about what George Kittle had to say on the matter in response to Micah's situation? And what do you think about all the comments about the shirt? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, make sure to like and subscribe for more updates.